Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Faruk Bet is a PA to President William Ruto, a very powerful man, a man who influences a lot of things around the president, a man who the president has used to do so many things. And as I'm speaking right now, this man is camped right in Kakamega County. Faruk has been in Kakamega, and there is something he has said while in Kakamega, that President Uhuru Kenyatta, the immediately retired president, he has too much money that he took from Kenyans, and right now he's using that money to disrupt this country, to divide Kenyans. And therefore, he's giving a warning that they are going to freeze that money. Tunaenda kufunga hiyo pesa na hakuna kitu utafanya kwa jamhuri hii ya Kenya. You will do nothing and we are going to freeze that money. This was a direct warning to President William Ruto. And therefore, in this video, I want you to carefully listen to Faruk Bet, to understand him very well, really, and where he's heading to. Then from there, we are going to have a discussion on that statement and why a lot of anger in Faruk Bet's statement.
Uhuru Kenyatta afanya nini? Anatoa pesa ya kuitisha mikutano ambayo si halali. Nyinyi watu ya Western Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta alikuja hapa? Hapana. Aliwatengenezea barabara? Hapana. Kwa nini unatoa pesa ya kukonganisha wa Kenya? Ashindwe ama asishindwe? Ashindwe. Wamama mnaamua aende ama asiende? Yeye anatoa pesa ya kuzunguka kwa miji mkubwa. Ati walianza sijui wapi, wanakuja wapi? Watu ya Malava mnasema washindwe ama asishindwe? Tunajua wewe Uhuru Kenyatta umeanza kutoa pesa ulichukua kwa Wakenya. Na sisi tunakuambia hiyo pesa yako hiyo unatoa kiolela. Serikali itaenda kufunga hiyo pesa yako na wewe hakuna kitu utafanya katika hii jamhuri yetu ya Kenya. Hiyo ni sawa si sawa? Aende ama siende? Tumwambie tusimwambie? Kwani yeye ni nani? Si alikuwa president ya Kenya? Si anaitwa retired president? Kwani nyinyi mmeenda retire? Si lazima mtazaa watoto watakuwa president? Wangapi wanasema Uhuru Kenyatta aende? We will not entertain politics of division in this country. Wameona barabara inajengwa kutoka Malava inaelekea Samisi. Sasa wameshindwa na sisi tunaona ya kwamba lazima hii area ijengwe. Hata inyeshe mheshimiwa, inyeshe ndio Uhuru apotee. Ndio wakulima waende shamba, aende ama masiende. Na tunajua ametoa pesa ya kuzunguka Kenya. Wewe utashindwa, atashindwa ama atashindwa? Anafikiri Waluya ni watu ya kudanganywa? Anafikiri Waluya ni wale wa zamani? Wako na simu na wanakuambia ngo. Hebu mueleze.
Now, I want us to continue with our panel discussion, but before we go deep into this discussion, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, Faruk Bet's statement is coming at a time when we know very well that Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Agro-Rengo, Caleb Amisi, and the entire team, they are preparing to land in Kakamega for a super massive rally. So Faruk amekimbia mbele yao. Najua wako na kabaya election kanafanyika huko kwa Samuad there in Malava. So Faruk amekimbia huko mbele kabla hawa jamaa wakuje, to try and plant some sense of certain political direction among the masses in Kakamega. So he has gone ahead of Sifuna and his team he has said that President Ruto, Uhuru Kenyatta, ametoa pesa ya kuzunguka miji mikubwa mikubwa. Akasema eti walianzia wapi, ati sijui wako wapi, eti sijui wapi. He just avoided to mention Edwin Sifuna. But he's talking about Team Edwin Sifuna. And is confirming that it is Uhuru Kenyatta who is funding Edwin Sifuna to work in those big cities, miji mikubwa. So he was literally reacting to where this team is heading to. Hiyo ndio anaongelea. Because now they are heading to Kakamega on this Saturday, this coming Saturday. So Farouk Kibet is literally addressing Uhuru and is talking about the intended rally in Kakamega. So the threat is that we freeze Uhuru Kenyatta's money so that these people will not have money to run the activities. This politically confirms something. Edwin Sifuna's rallies is rattling President Uhuru Kenyatta, William Ruto and his team. They have been rattled. This confirms that Uhuru Kenyatta's, William Ruto's team is in panic. Farouk cannot just wake up and start speaking about, wanazunguka mizi kubwa, wanaharibu amani, then to go to an extent of even threatening to freeze Uhuru Kenyatta's accounts. Hawezi sema hivyo kama ni bure. These guys have been shaken. They are feeling the heat. And now they have started to react by issuing threat and intimidation. They have no reason or any way they can use to intimidate or threaten Edwin Sifuna. In fact, they know any threat they will issue to Sifuna directly turns into sympathy. And when you give Edwin Sifuna sympathy, you are making him big. So instead, they chose to go for Uhuru Kenyatta, who might not get really that much sympathy, rather than attacking Sifuna directly. So they have chose Uhuru against Sifuna for an attack. So the impact is big. It is real. For every action, there is a reaction, depending on the strength of the effect. So the effect of Sifuna team is huge. It is immense. It has caused political turbulence. And that's why you see that magnitude of reaction from Farouk and the Mlembe nation. You can imagine, mkutano inakuja lakini amekimbia mbele ya kila mtu. Ameenda kule kwenye mkutano nataka ifanyike, ameanza kuongea huko. Sasa ametaja mambo ya barabara. Uhuru aliwajengea barabara. Watu wanasema hapana. Akasema hizi pesa natumia sasa ni zenyu, aliwaibia akiwa president. So meaning, don't buy into what Sifuna and this team is bringing to you because they are being funded by someone who took your money. And that is the politics. So they have chosen to attack Uhuru and not Sifuna. This tells you that Sifuna is not just your ordinary person like what he has been. Unajua wakati amekuwa Secretary General of ODM haja kuwa na ule umaarufu ako nao kwa saizi. So by removing Sifuna from the SG position, it has given him more latitude and it has made him even more popular. You see, we are discussing Sifuna and the government, and you see the government is now tackling Sifuna directly. Even when you go to Sifuna's media handle, you go to Facebook and all that, it has been growing every day. From 400 to 500, from 500 to 600. As I'm speaking now, it is 700 and it is heading to 800. He will be clocking 1 million soon. Follow us on Facebook. They made him popular after removing him from that position. And now his popularity is growing day in, day out. And the government is finding it very hard to handle Sifuna. Hawakutarajia itakuwa tremendous like this. So wanataja Uhuru ndio financial. And if there is anyone financing Sifuna, that person is going to be loved by Kenyans because they are funding the right person. Everyone needs some funding. Kila mtu anahitaji. So if you are funding the right cause, you become the darling of the people. That's another thing that Ruto's side should appreciate. So the issue of saying that, oh, Uhuru aliiba pesa yetu ni anatumia hapa, tutafunga pesa yake na nini, Kenyans will not buy into this. Hapana. Watafute sera na njia mbadala to counter Sifuna. Otherwise, they will make him even more popular day out, day in.